And welcome to our show, Geeks Wired Podcast. We're talking about video games, movies, TV, comic books, technology, and TLDR, the Internet of Things. I'm your host, Bill, and our other host is Anthony.
Hello, Bill.
Hi, Anthony. And you can contact us by emailing us at geekswired@gmail.com or send us a voicemail or a text message at 801-896-GEEK. That's also 801-896-4335. You also can help support us with making this podcast by paying the bills by going to our Patreon page at patreon.com/geekswired, where you also have the option to get the podcast early to your own private special RSS feed.
Ooh.
I know.
So exciting.
Excitement is awesome. So, according to an advertisement, Steam is making a handheld gaming console.
A handheld gaming console?
That'll be released in December, according to their advertisement.
Oh, yeah, okay. I've not read on this, but I've seen it.
So I've read on it, I've seen it, and I have put down a deposit.
Have you?
I did. So this is the best part, though. The ad is December. You go and ask for it, and oh, did I close out Steam? I did. You have to go to Steam to do it. So they say there's 3 different levels. There's a low, medium, high. Good, better, more power, more storage, faster, and then epic.
Yeah.
So depending on when or which level you get, depends on when you have the option to get it.
What'd you get?
I clicked on the wrong ad.
Yeah, you clicked on the VR kit.
Oh, wrong one. And now I don't know where it is. Maybe if I click on this, if I click on the reserve, maybe it'll send me to the right. Oh, it'll send me to the website. That works. So, like I said, the ad says December 2021. You go, I want it. The bottom one, $400, 64 gigabytes. You get a carrying case. It's actually expected delivery Q2 2022. So, April through June.
Yeah.
Or you can get the $529 one with 256 gigabytes of storage with an NVMe SSD, so faster storage, and a carrying case, and an exclusive Steam Community Profile Bundle, also available second quarter of 2022. Or you could be like me and go for the 512 gigabyte one with the SSD, fastest storage, it says, anti-glare etch screen, exclusive carrying case, exclusive Steam Community Profile Bundle, and exclusive virtual keyboard theme, which I still can't figure out what it is. Oh, they have moved it up. That actually said third quarter of 2022 initially.
Oh. I was like, I was expecting something weird, and then they were all the same, so I wasn't sure what you were getting at.
They changed it since I reserved. It's $5 to reserve. If by the time it comes around, you don't want it, they will put the $5 into your Steam account. So basically, where you had it before you put down the deposit. I guess there's some ways that you can like pay with your credit card, but most of the stuff I've been getting on Steam, you just load up your account with money and then you just throw that money.
Oh, I think I pay with a credit card. I don't know that I'm going to be able to log into my Steam account. Because I don't think I transferred my Steam stuff to my
So
new
you
phone.
can also only reserve one. You can't choose a couple of them. You can't reserve the same level multiple times. You can't choose one of each. That's the other reason I went with the $650 one. So I have a year to save up some money. Make sure I can get this. So I'm really interested because I've been playing a lot of Rust lately. See, that's the other reason. I know. Just a smidgen bit.
So what are the specs?
The specs.
Are they released?
They have
Oh,
some.
it looks like right there.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's aimed. No.
Well, actually, there is. Oh, that's not it. They actually had the tech stuff. All right, go ahead.
It looks like they went with AMD,
Mm-hmm.
and they're using an APU, which makes sense. And I'm skeptical on it running the latest AAA games, but...
I'll admit, and I honestly...
Well, okay. It'll run them.
True.
I'm sure it'll run them. I don't think they'll be... Well, like... I don't know. On that small of a screen, it might look okay, actually.
It's not a terribly small screen. It's a decent... It's okay.
It's handheld, so...
So the other thing, a lot of people comparing this to the Switch, obviously. Has a very super Switchy feels. It has the 2 finger bumpers. It has the 2 behind the controller switches.
Hurry up. Switch around.
Are you looking at the front, or?
I want to look at the front again.
Oh.
Okay, so they got the 2 trackpads, they got the analog sticks, and then they still have the D-pad on the side. I was wondering if they got rid of the D-pad because they had the trackpad, but they didn't. So it's good.
So I'm kind of interested in it.
Though I think that D-pad's in a bad spot. I feel like it should be down more in the middle. Or
oh,
not.
Yeah.
I just think it's way too far up to the left.
Well, especially where it's mimicking the opposite with the buttons, the lettered buttons.
Oh, I see. I don't know. Maybe it's okay then. I guess this looks bigger than I thought it did, so it might be fine.
Yeah, the A, B, X, Y buttons. You're supposed to be able to get into chat easily, which I actually don't use. This is going to be the bad thing about it, is I don't use their chat system at all because I'm not a big fan of it. I use Discord.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And everyone I know uses Discord. Whenever I hop, luckily Discord actually integrates with my games really well.
Yeah, there's an overlay. This probably won't run it though, will it?
Unless Discord is on the Steam store, I'm not expecting it.
Unless they partner up, but it would seem kind of weird that they did that.
Yeah, well, and I could see Discord releasing an app onto the Steam store. I mean, actually, I probably could just look this up.
Well, there's an app, but it wouldn't. I don't know that it'd be able to run at the same time if it did that, though. You know?
There's Discord things. I don't know if I would trust any of them at all. Yeah, I don't trust that. Let's go with that. They have their own specials.
I could see the bot studio maybe being okay, though it costs money. So
I know, that's why I'm like, a little confused and not happy. It has a USB-C. You can actually plug it into your TV. You can... So you can actually, like...
Oh, you can plug it into the TV.
Yes, it actually so that's $650. It does not come with the base. Yeah, that costs extra.
Even with that package?
I don't know, unless they decide to say that package is suddenly. It didn't seem like that package included the stuff, so I was.
I don't know where they're trying to go for a.
Oh, the dock. Yeah.
Where they're trying to go against the Switch, that seems weird.
Well, the dock is... So they don't have a price on it yet.
Interesting.
Actually, I don't think mine's coming to the dock either. It doesn't say anything about this. I get carrying case, community profile bundle, which probably
I mostly want this one for the anti-glare screen.
That's what I was kind of going with. I was like, 500.
That should just be standard.
Yeah. So the fast storage, the anti-glare screen, and the large storage. Even though I could still upgrade it I can put in an SD card, also. So these are still upgradable storage as well. But I figured now built in, a little bit better, a little bit faster.
Mm-hmm. This would get me to play my Steam library again, though, probably.
Yeah. Again, with Rust. So it's like, what did I say, 7-inch touchpad screen, trackpad, a gyro, all that fun stuff. It's supposed to have 40 watt-hour battery. I I actually am kind of questioning if it would actually run Rust. Rust is one of those games that it doesn't seem like it should be really complicated to run. You shouldn't need a complicated machine. No, Rust is very deceiving.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Minecraft. It's like, oh, it's a simple game. Why do I need a 5 terabytes of RAM to run this thing?
Because it's programmed badly.
It got altered badly. Oh, it's micro SD, by the way. It's not.
No, it's programmed pretty badly.
No. That was
It's also Java.
Yeah.
Like, I like Java, but it's not
So
best for that.
I can use this. I can plug in a keyboard and mouse into it. I can plug it into a monitor. I can plug it into a TV.
Plug it into a TV.
Yeah. You can plug in Bluetooth ready devices. It can plug a USB-C thing. So if you want to plug in multiple controllers. And the deck can be can be hardwired, so you don't have to worry about wireless. So yeah, and here's your tech specs, by the way. Up to 448 gigaflops, and the GPU is 1.6 teraflops.
So it's a quad core with 8 threads, 8 gigabytes of RAM. No, never mind. I was looking. I was on the wrong line. I apologize. 16 gigabytes of RAM on board with. Interesting. Got your buttons, got your analog triggers, got your bumpers, got your view buttons, got your 4 assignable grip buttons. So those buttons aren't also just trigger buttons; they're reassignable.
Yes.
So,
but that's the thing about with a lot of Steam games. A lot of them can be reassignable, anyways.
That's fair. It depends on how well. Where was I going with this? Oh, how flexible they're gonna let it be.
True.
So it's 720p. I know it's technically 800, but that's 720p with. It's 16 by 10 instead of 16 by 9.
Mm-hmm.
Which for a screen that small is probably fine. It'd be nice if it was 1080p, but
should be 5K.
No, I think that's too much.
I know. It's probably better on the screen, anyways, for the battery.
Oh, it's way better on the battery. That's probably why they went with this resolution, to be honest.
Actually, it's an LCD.
Yeah, it's not OLED.
Oh, that's not good.
Why?
OLED has better battery life.
It does, but that's not the thing that's going to be killing your battery on this thing.
You're right. It's going to be the brightness on my screen that's going to kill it. Screens kill your phone, usually.
No, but you're going to be running a game. It's going to be the CPU/GPU. Okay. Actually, technically APU because they're one and the same, but it's going to be the APU that's killing your battery on this.
It comes with... it's kind of sad. It only goes up to AC instead of AX. And in this modern age, it's not Wi-Fi 6.
At least it's not just N.
True. But
because there's a lot of stuff out there that's still just N. And only 2.4. Is it at least 5 gigahertz?
And 5. Yes,
there you go.
4 and 5. At least.
Be happy with that.
True.
Any cellular connectivity?
Not that they've talked about.
Lame.
I know. Just throw your phone down. Fine.
I didn't even throw it. I just dropped it. It wasn't even that hard. It just needs to relax.
Yeah, so you get 2 to 8 hours of gameplay out of it. USB-C, 45-watt charger. You can do micro SD expansion slots. It's micro SD XC, which means and HC.
How much does it support?
XC. Okay, XC I think is 2 terabytes. HC I feel like is HC the old one? Or is that the new
I know
one?
it stands for high storage. I think. I don't know. I don't know.
Because I forget if that's the new. Oh, I think that's the old one. Okay, so that's
No.
so HC is the previous one. So HC tops off at 256 gigs, I think. Maybe 512. I'm pretty sure it's only 256 though. While XC tops off at 2 terabytes.
Did you look this up, or do you want me to do that?
No, I know this, and I looked up the HC. I found out.
Oh, okay.
So there's SD, there's HC, and there's XC. And I know there's a new one past XC that came out that is, I don't know its top. It's ridiculous right now, but it's also in like nothing yet. But at least XC isn't. So there's good with that. You could add 2 terabytes of games to your device. And XC has high transfer speeds.
So that would be one Call of Duty game. Okay.
2 terabytes.
I don't know how much it is. It was a joke. I just know how much big their updates can be.
Yeah.
They get big.
And it's Steam OS 3.0. And then you can, so you have a display port on the base display port, USB 3, USB 2, all the fun things. It doesn't really do much besides just give you more ability to connect to things. And it says very officially, sold separately.
Mine's not loading.
Aww.
I'm trying to buy it. Why won't it load?
Are you on the website or are you on your Steam?
The Steam.
You're actually on your Steam?
Mm-hmm.
Your Steam app?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That is weird because I actually got mine to even load.
I guess I can try on the website. Maybe. Reserve.
There you go. So which one do you think I'm going for?
You know how I said I wanted the anti-glare? Yeah.
That's going to define it.
If the anti-glare was on the lower one, I would probably get that one. Like the mid one.
I also have to admit, this would be weird to play a lot of my Steam games on a controller. Like, this is going to definitely, like, change gameplay mentality.
Yeah, I actually, for a lot of my games, I prefer
Keyboard, mouse.
Mm-hmm. There's some that I'm okay with not doing it, but
So the reason I was also thinking about this is that, and wanted to do this, is I have been basically just dusting my computer off to play Rust a lot lately. Some ESO. There's been a lot of ESO, but ESO is starting to ESO is still higher than it was like a year ago, but it's starting to go to the wayside a little bit. And Rust is, although I found a good Rust server that I've been really enjoying, and everyone's nice, and it's been a fun experience. Friday night we usually play poker.
it's poker night.
It's poker night. We all hop on Discord and chat and bet our little in-game currency things. The shards.
The shards.
Yep.
Well, it's
For the scrap.
good thing I got that out, because I did not remember the number. That was a one-off.
So yeah. And you could develop for it right now.
Well, I mean, it's
basically a Linux-based OS. They actually are doing all the porting to make it so your Windows games will work on this.
Well, it's probably just using Steam OS.
Yes, it is CMOS, which is Linux-based.
Mm-hmm. Which they've had out for a long time.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the Steam boxes were running too.
I can believe it.
Which I actually have one. And they're nice.
Hmm.
They're very nice.
So yeah, and by the way, reserves literally opened on like July 16th. So just a week ago-ish.
You get Steam points now?
I feel like there was something with that, and I remember seeing something about that. I also get like, I know there's other things that, like I get the cards and all that. See, that's the other, where I get a lot of stuff in Rust. That's why I have money on the account, so I can just like get the Rust things or get the Rust add-ons. I like Rust lately.
How much money have you spent on that?
Originally, when it first came out, like beta or alpha, probably like $10 back then.
You don't want to tell me? Okay, that's fine.
Well, I bought both the 2 latest expansion packs, and
oh, they're expansion packs. They're not like. Okay.
Okay, so there's expansion packs.
You don't have to talk about it.
There's expansion packs,
It's
and
okay.
there's make my character look cooler, and then there's just watch
It's
Twitch
fine.
streams, and you get the cool drops too.
It's fine. You are your own person.
How much does Rust even cost nowadays?
I don't know. I got it back when it was on beta,
Yeah, I got it back when it was like $10.
and I played it for like 30 to 60 minutes, and liked it until I got killed.
Which
Which I know is the whole point of the game, but I didn't like it.
I
so.
only have 386.4 hours in this game.
How many?
386.4 hours.
Well, that's it.
I know.
Which, as much as you play it,
I'm still a noob.
I wonder how much I had in WoW before I quit. How much do you have in Elder Scrolls?
I don't know if SO can tell me. Ooh. I used to have a game I used to have a game tracking thing, but they shut that down, like the Raptor thing or what it was. And
That's what I used to have.
And that got shut down and replaced by something else.
I'm pretty sure it became the Twitch launcher.
I can see that.
Because I always had it. Like, it got moved over to something else, and then I think Twitch bought it.
I don't know if I can find out how much
I
I've
could
played ESO. I wonder if there was a way of like if I logged into my account. I don't know. I have a feeling that they don't want me to know this.
Oh, probably not.
No matter how much I'm like, this will be okay. I'm gonna have to like really have to like do all the sign in stuff all over again. Oh well. Oh cool. I got in without any too much issue. And I'm gonna have to go with they don't want me to know this information. Because I'd have to say it would be as soon as you log in. When do you think so?
No, not necessarily. It might even be inside the game if it exists.
If it's in the game, I wouldn't even know. At all. I have lots of time. Let's go with that. I've been playing since February 6th, 2014. How about that?
Sorry, I'm engrossed.
That'll happen.
They did not get bought by Twitch.
Well, I don't think they could. I forget who bought them, but
I don't think anybody bought them, actually.
maybe they just should.
They had a lot of partnerships that were just, they slowly fizzled out.
I know and then maybe in the Twitch thing that everyone shifted to that said do it. But I remember I had a hiccup because I like tried to like start it up on my old laptop. It was like, this doesn't exist, and you're gonna have fun uninstalling.
Oh.
It's kind of a pain to uninstall it since it didn't technically let me log into. It was, I don't know.
Yeah. Like, I remember getting it back in like 2011, 2012 because they had really good rewards, like a rewards program.
Mm-hmm.
I got a couple of free games for free that were like it was like a $80 value.
Yeah.
And then I just kept it and it was like it kept track of your game progress. That so far there's nothing else that really does that, even though Discord really easily could. Really easily, because it already tracks what games you play.
Well, that did not help.
Now, get rid of the O.
Oh, was it?
And then make sure it doesn't autocorrect. There you go.
There.
It's Raptor, not Raptor.
You're right. Gameplay time tracker.
You got better results than I did when I first looked it up. I thought I was trying to look up rape inside a game. It came up with some news articles about it. Discord. ROG. What? Overwolf. Oh, that might be a thing.
What's Overwolf?
So, in Twitch, you used to be able to install add-ons using CurseForge, like they integrated CurseForge into it. And they stopped doing that in like November. Overwolf is where that went to. I only know this because I used to use Twitch for managing my mods for WoW and for Minecraft. And now you have to use Overwolf. It seemed kind of sudden.
There's a lot of the big ones that are, the Razer, Nvidia.
Not the Razer you're thinking of.
That's not the same. That's not the Razer company?
Oh, I thought they spelled it. I didn't know they had the R. I mean the E in there. Never mind. You're right. I'm a liar. It happens.
But yeah.
I don't think I've heard of ROG. Maybe I have.
Let's see what ROG was. Just another one of the trackers.
I'm surprised you knew about Raptor too, actually. I've only known one other person who knew about it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't remember
and I think
why
I told them
got
too.
into it. Yeah. I don't remember why I got into it. I feel like I may have had one or two friends that I talked into using it at the time. But I just thought it was interesting. Like, it tracked all that stuff, and I think I may have gotten stuff out of it. I don't remember.
You probably got rewards because I think they had to, like, it does say that they discontinued the rewards program, and I'm pretty sure that was because it was costing them too much. Because they, at least in the beginning, they were giving out some pretty good ones. Like, I think I got, like...
I think they even gave away, like, video cards and stuff like that, didn't they? Or they?
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like they had a bunch of that.
I think I quit paying attention to it at some point.
It lasted for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Started in 2007, closed in 2017.
Yep. Let me see if I can find that game in here that I got.
But, yeah. Oh, did they have a... Oh, is it on your Steam account?
I'm pretty sure it is.
If I got any games off it, I have no clue. Because I even have, like, a billion Humble Bundle games. My library... Okay, apparently my library's not that big. I thought I had way more games. I thought I had way... Apparently I only have like 200... Really? I only have like 250. Two. But that's all my games. There's still more games than I'm ever going to play. Than I'm ever going to play.
Yeah, I know how that is.
Yep.
I know how that is.
Actually, it may have been AMD that may have got me into it.
Really? Oh, no, that would make sense. Because they had a partnership.
Mm-hmm. Because remember, I was an AMD person way back when.
I mean, I still am.
Yeah. Actually, you're an Apple person.
Okay, when you go as far as the mainstream processors go.
Okay.
And I'm not... The mainstream x86 processors.
Yeah.
Then I'd still go AMD. For now.
So yeah, but back on the Steam Deck, it honestly sounds like it. I hope it may get me to play some of my other games. I hope it doesn't come like the Switch and just become like oh, this is fun, sat down and never come back to it. I see it being, especially if I'm gonna get the dock whenever I can order that one, because it's just simple, just to like, even if I can have it just sit there, clip in and play my games.
I think I got Train 2 for free.
Train to?
Trine.
Trine.
Trine. Dose. Do you have that?
I don't know. Oh, let's see. Probably
You'd have to change. Oh, there you go.
TR. Nope. I have
Oh, you have Life is Strange, though.
I have. Well, I think I got my Life is Strange, both of them from a Humble Bundle.
So have you ever played it?
Almost. I started it once.
No.
Like I made it to the lighthouse, and I think I got sidetracked. I think I played on my phone actually.
You got pretty far then, because I think that's the end.
That's like 10 minutes into the game.
Oh, that's right. They do go up to Lighthouse in the beginning. Never mind.
I was like, what do you mean? Does the game like 15 minutes long?
It's as long as you want to make it.
Oh.
How many times you want to rewind? That's the game where you may not have got that far yet.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
Anyways, the whole point of the game is you can replay like the last like 30 seconds or so. Except for there's certain parts where if they happen, you can't rewind. And it's devastating. Because it's stuff you want to fix that you can't.
Ah.
Because, someone... Yeah.
I see.
I wanted to play the second one, but I never did. I forgot about it.
I have it, like I said, but
I
that's...
know.
There you go. Rust is $40, by the way.
It's probably worth it. I mean, Minecraft is 30 now, I think. It's worth it. And Rust has more content. Wow.
I don't know. That's definitely a toss-up. And they're definitely different mentalities. Well, okay. You can definitely make a community out of it.
Out of Rust?
Both of them.
Yeah.
You absolutely could. You could have a community server. You could have...
Minecraft's generally friendlier, though.
Well, except for you have... Minecraft, you get the trolls that just want to destroy things. While Rust, you just have the people that just want to kill everybody. And you can only do so much damage as a single person in Rust, while in Minecraft a single person could cause some...
Yeah, they can go on huge griefing.
Yeah, they could really get some massive damage going on. Because even in Rust, like, let's say you get all of the explosives, you're still only going to do so much damage.
And you can't damage the terrain.
Uh-huh.
Whereas in Minecraft, you can go all the way down to bedrock, and there's even ways to get rid of the bedrock now.
Yeah.
There's certain glitches.
So the only bundle I don't have is the instrument bundle.
Well, why not?
Actually, I'm thinking about getting it because I found out that you could hook a trumpet up to an auto turret, and that just sounds hilarious.
Hook a trumpet up to an auto turret.
Yeah. So instead of shooting, what happens is like it'll recognize when somebody's around, and it'll shoot them.
Yeah.
So if you have a trumpet onto it, it goes. Instead.
So it just makes noises instead of shooting.
Yeah.
It doesn't go pew pew. It goes.
Yeah. I don't know what it sounds like. I just heard about it. I heard it was a way something could be possible. I'm like, ooh, that just sounds hilarious. Especially where their latest pack that they just released is you can actually like stream online radio through into the game. You can record things. You have megaphones. You can actually like yell at people easier. So there's actually a lot of fun. The voice props pack. And then I got the sunburn pack, which is water guns and beach. I actually had a beach party at my server. It was fun.
Yeah, I think I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah. I almost had a disco party. Oh, that's the other thing with the voice props one. There is you can literally have a dance floor. I've been thinking about it. I got sidetracked on this last wipe. That's the other thing. Is with Minecraft, you build and you do your community and you do your stuff and you grind or you make the world grind for you. And you just kind of go until you get bored or your community gets like whatever and you all just whatever. Rust is things they get wiped. Like
Minecraft servers get wiped.
how often do they?
Depends on the community.
Rust very regularly. You walk in the communities highly regularly, either 2 weeks or 1 month.
And that's why that's one reason why I don't want to play Rust 2. Because I don't want stuff to go away that fast.
Honestly, I'm at a point where I'm kind of like ready for the next wipe. I started building kind of weird. I'm like, maybe I'll just, because a couple builds back, I figured out how to do something. And also the last build, they upped the all the AI. They just like I could like challenge a boar as a naked person running around with a rock and survive. I might almost be dead, but I could survive. No, you need to like shotgun that thing in the face a dozen times now and hope you have food on you so you can heal. Bears? No, don't. I didn't like messing with bears before. I really don't like messing with bears.
No bears?
Actually, the jackhammer. That is how you take care of wildlife.
Why?
Because it just destroys them. Kills them really fast. And the other thing is they also made very like seasonal stuff. So as the seasons change in Rust, there's patterns for all the wildlife to wander around.
Sorry, I got excited. I found out that the first they did this with the first season. I don't know why I'm excited. The first, like, you can play the first season for free for Life is Strange 2.
Ah, yes.
And then, did I say season? Episode.
You might have.
Because it's episodic. Except for they can count to 3.
Yeah.
Why does this always come up? It just makes me sad. I'm scared. I don't know why I'm scared. I shouldn't be scared. I'm not scared. Of this, at least.
You're not scared?
Alright, SteamDeck.
Back on that, yeah. So I may have to like plug in a controller and see how this would work with Rust. Though I guess I have a year to figure that out. Or I could just buy the
at least.
Yeah. Or in reality, if it becomes too much of a problem, like I said, I'm going to get the base. Maybe I'll just have it on my computer desk and just slap it in and switch it over when I need to.
I feel like your computer would be better at that point.
But then I can just pick it up and walk away if I want to and play a different game also.
Yeah, that is the perk of the Switch and this.
Yeah. I put the $5 down. I'm in.
I mean, so did I.
You'll have to play some Rust with me.
No.
I got some really cool skins.
No. I mean, I'm not denying that you don't. I'm not going to play. Never.
I got a disco ball.
That's cool, dude.
And a boombox.
That's cool. Congrats. I'm happy for you.
I'm glad. Glad.
You're glad?
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm glad.
No, I can tell. So what was the other thing you want to talk about?
The other thing would be...
I don't know why you minimized that.
Yeah, I thought it was on that screen, actually. I thought there was another one. I actually may have, like...
How dare you?
I know. Terrible. We'll just use a keyboard shortcut and get it back. That's weird. I don't know how I closed the show notes. Well, so deepfakes. You know what deepfakes are used for?
Impersonating people.
Well, yeah, videos and pictures and making people look like they're saying things or doing things. If you have enough. Well, now deepfakes can't, with enough audio recording, deepfakes can now make you say.
Oh, but they've been able to do that for a while.
It's not been great, but
I mean,
now it's
been
better.
So Linus Tech Tips did a video about a deepfake a little while ago, like a year and a half ago, maybe 2, and they did one where, like, they also had it do voice and stuff, and the voice sounded like him, like Linus. It didn't have the right tone a lot of the time, and you could still tell it was like. I'll agree with you that this. I haven't heard it, and I also don't remember what what this person sounds like, but it's probably more natural sounding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing is what you're getting at.
Yes.
I did.
So this is
see a
Anthony
headline for
Bourdain,
this.
and there's a lot of his. He did lots of shows and went around the world, tons of interviews. So there's lots of vocal recording of him.
Mm-hmm.
And they had him reading an email that he sent that he never spoke. So it's interesting. They can clone you your look with enough photos and videos. Now they can clone your voice with enough recordings.
I mean, think about it. Like our voice assistants now, they sound natural. Not every single of those words have been recorded. True. Or they may have been recorded, but they're not like. You're not going to have every instance of like and or with said because they're going to have different tones. Mm-hmm. So it's the same kind of thing. You just need a voice profile, which is what this did basically. But
then there's the ethics of having people, dead people especially, say or do things that...
I mean, just deep fakes in overall there's just lots of ethical issues with it. Mm-hmm. It's scary. Because
it can be. It also can be used for people to be able to have closure. It could also be used for General Tarkin in a Star Wars movie or Princess Leia.
Or
if it's
Paul Walker.
Right. Yeah. That would make all of them better, though Tarkin was pretty good.
So there are places where it could be used for... I'm not going to say it's good, but... It's not bad. But there's other places where like you could have a because it's not limited to just video. There you also got just pictures.
Oh, that's what I said. You know, lots of pictures.
Pictured.
Lots of so pictures, visual and audible.
Yeah, so you could have visual stuff that just like puts you in a place that you were never at, and you could people could use that to run a smear campaign against you. Mm-hmm. Same with audio. Same thing can happen with audio. Though with audio, it's a little easier to kind of say, like, get away with it because people have always been able to do, like, auditorial impersonations just by speaking.
Yeah.
So that's not that's not as new, but what about Black Mirror?
Oh, well, I was getting to this. But you were going on. You were saying?
Deep fakes, they're gonna become more and more of a problem, and I don't think we have any way of combating it really, like reliable way.
Be like when somebody does a good impersonation.
Yeah, except for with this one, you got a good impersonation. Like you can have someone dress up as someone and they can look pretty realistic, but this one, it's a computer generating said image, and they can be pretty spot on, especially if you use a lot of like machine learning that can do interpolation to fill in some gaps and even like do smoothing and stuff to make it look even better. Like there's just lots of issues with this, but
I was gonna say we're getting closer and closer to Black Mirror's Be Right Back. Her husband passed away. They made a robot. Looks like him, sounds like him.
Okay, I haven't seen this one, so that's why I didn't understand. I haven't seen most of Black Mirror.
It has one of the Weasleys in it.
I can see a redhead, yes.
No, that's one of the twins. It's one of the Weasleys.
Which Weasley?
One of the brothers.
I gathered that. Though I guess I shouldn't assume.
Shouldn't
assume. I'm going to guess it's Fred.
Bill.
What?
It's Bill.
Oh.
He's also General Hux.
From what?
Star Wars.
Oh. Yeah.
Fine.
I'm not sorry. So on that one, the Black Mirror episode, the husband dies, and that is interesting.
So because he has such a large online social media profile,
Mm-hmm.
he ends up searching through everything, and it builds his personality. And that's what... So you could do this with famous people, with all the other stuff, and because there's so many photos, so many audio, so much, you could do it with radio personalities. You could do it with podcasters. Our voices are out there. I was actually thinking about that.
Our voices are out there, but you wouldn't get
our
as
look.
much personality. Well, the look you can just get from pictures.
You got a personality. We have a personality right here.
It's a different personality.
But they wouldn't have the look of the personality.
It's not. No, they could get the look with the... Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know, the reactions, the thing, the moving the hands and being all sporadic.
You've been watching too much certain TikToks.
You obviously haven't seen... Did you see my latest TikTok?
I don't watch my friends' TikToks.
That explains why you didn't like it.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. As soon as I see either you or
The
older E, or if it starts off, okay, if it's just your dog, I'll watch it. I just don't like watching people I know in videos for some reason.
Why not?
I've never liked it. It just bothers me for some reason.
I'm really curious.
What?
Why?
I don't know. I said for some reason. That means I don't know why.
Okay.
It's just, it makes me feel uncomfortable.
I'm going to stand behind my phone, stare at you in your deep blue eyes, and make you watch my last video. And make you feel so uncomfortable.
They're probably not deep blue right now. My eyes fluctuate.
It looks blue right now. That's
Are they deep blue?
I'd say blue.
Well, I mean, they're always blue, but are they more of a gray or a dark?
Gray.
Mm-hmm. That's reminding me of it's a viral thing on TikTok, like the look into my eyes thing.
Yeah.
Don't be scared, don't be shy. Did I send you the one with all the googly eyes on the person's face?
Yes, you did. You sent me all the googly eyes ones.
Cursed.
And I send you all the googly ones that you don't send me that I get. Because googly eyes are awesome.
I think I've seen some that I forgot to send you.
So I think we're going to wrap things up.
Are we?
Unless you got something. Do you have any famous last words?
No, never, nothing.
So, why was the musician forbidden to go into the bar?
I thought it was going to be something along the lines of he didn't want to be flat or something, but...
No. Why was the musician not allowed in the bar?
I don't know.
Because he was barred. D&D joke. He's a bard.